Here we have the Tippmann 98 Custom Platinum Series Ultra Basic Paintball Gun. There's a lot going on in that title. I'll explain all of that and show you what is in the box here. I open it up. First thing you see is we got a nice thick manual. It's got everything you want to know about maintaining the paintball gun, parts diagrams and such. We have our basic spares kit. It has a barrel sleeve, a large visible safety that goes on the end of your paintball gun, several Allen keys that are what you need to disassemble the gun, a barrel squeegee to clean out the barrel of the paintball gun when you get paintballs broken in it, a sample packet of oil so you can oil your paintball gun. You might want to check some of our maintenance videos on that, and an extra bottle O-ring. Inside, we have the gun itself, has a piece of protective foam there on it. And you'll notice it doesn't have the barrel on it yet or the feed neck for your hopper. You can attach those fairly quickly. Here's your standard Tippmann feed neck. Goes right up on front. Clicks right into place. And now that's mounted. And your stock paintball barrel. This uses, I can show it here on this end. There's your Tippmann Model 98 threads. That's a very common barrel thread. Anything that works on Model 98 or 98 barrel threads works on this paintball gun. Screw that right in. Next, I'm going to go over all the features of this paintball gun. Before I give you all the features of this paintball gun, I'm going to explain what exactly this is in the Platinum line of Tippmann Model 98s. This is the ultra basic version. What that means is that this does not have the anti-chop technology inside the gun. Anti-chop technology is a front bolt that is separate from the rear bolt so that it doesn't chop paint as easily. Now, it's very rare to actually chop paint. But the anti-chop feature on the next model up from this will prevent that. There's a couple reasons why you might want to go with this non-ACT version. First, it's a lot less money. Chopping paint is a pretty rare thing to ever happen on your Tippmann paintball gun, so you might not need the ACT, and you can save a little bit of money by getting the ultra basic version. The second reason to get the ultra basic version of the Tippmann 98 is if you're going to add a Cyclone feed system. The Cyclone feed system is an alternative hopper system that replaces the feed neck, uses a different hopper on top of the paintball gun, and has a ratcheting, spinning feed that pushes all of the paintballs into the hopper. If you're using that Cyclone feed system, you simply don't need the ACT. The ACT is redundant and just completely unneeded on the gun. Features of the Tippmann 98 Custom Platinum Series non-ACT paintball gun include an 8.5-inch barrel using standard 98 barrel threads, a quick release feed elbow. This will come right off again to make it very easy to clean your paintball gun inside. You have a body that's made of aluminum die-cast material, an open blowback design for the action inside. This is a metal body, very rugged, hard-coated black on the outside. See if we can get that a little closer, you can see that. It's hard to damage these, and has a finish that will last up a very long time. It has a top Picatinny rail. You can use this to mount carrying handles and scopes and such there. On the back, you have a sling mount end cap. Alternatively, you can take this end cap off and you can put several 98 stocks on the back of this gun. Any shoulder stock that's designed for a Tippmann Model 98 will fit on this gun. We have a trigger on this that has a trigger pull that's under 3 pounds. This gun will work on CO2 or compressed air. This has a split receiver design. Turn this over here. If you see right here, you see that line right there. What this does is this allows you to disassemble the paintball gun, so you're just accessing the back and the trigger portion of the gun, leaving the front portion of the gun assembled. It's rare that you have to open up this gun, but if you want to open it up for doing maintenance or cleaning, you can do so. That is one of the significant differences of the Platinum series from older versions of this paintball gun. There are many upgrade options available for this. You can put drop-in electronics that will give you full auto fire, reactive triggers that give you close to full auto fire without using a battery, different barrels and cosmetic adapters that'll make it look like an AK-47 or an M16. Of course, cyclone feeds on the top of it, stocks on the back, and all kinds of sight rails and hoppers and offset hoppers. This is a classic Tippmann paintball gun design. Most of the current versions of like the A5 and the U.S. Army line of paintball guns are all based on this original Tippmann Model 98 paintball gun. I'm going to show you this from a few different angles here. You have the nice foregrip right there. If you're looking at one of these and you need to know whether you have an ACT version or not, this has a nice T logo right there. That is the non-ACT version. If it's an ACT version, it will actually say ACT right there. The Tippmann Model 98 Platinum Edition, non-ACT.